Grand opening, how are you? I'm doing great. I can't complain. I never will complain because the other room got me. You know what I'm saying? He got you too. So don't never second guess or doubt that. You understand? First, we want to thank the Holy Spirit, the archangels, all of the ascended masters, including Jesus Christ. And we want to thank all the ancestors, the ones you know, of the lineage. We want to thank the good ancestors, the ancestors of the white, uh, of the light, because their strength is evermore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. God is everything, right? So we want to thank the whole Pleiadian Council, the Galactic Federation, the Heavenly Host. We want to thank them for their nurturing, caring, and understanding. We also thank them for their willingness, patience. Yeah. We seek clarity, we seek truth, we seek discernment. We do not wish ill will on anyone. No, we do not. However, because we don't wish ill will on you, that's not stopping us from delivering the message of God to you. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So let's get to it. So today, 2:04 on the timer. Today, we're going to come out of Daniel chapter 10, verse 12 through 14. Okay? And remember to take the word and apply it to your everyday life. You know, you might hear of countries or names from past time. They're not past, they're present. Okay? So we're going to come out of Daniel chapter 10, verse 12 through 14. And it goes like this. Then he said unto me, Fear not, Daniel. For from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy God, that words were heard, and I am come for thy words. What God said to Daniel was he honored the fact that he checked himself. You know, when he came to God with his concerns, right? Mhm. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 1 and 20 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. And I remained there with the kings of Persia. Right there, it says that the Olorum, our God, son, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help. Okay? Archangel Michael been coming down from the Pleiadian Council for a very long time. He knows his job and he does it well. Okay? Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days. For yet the vision is for many days. So, Daniel understood what he was going through and what he foresaw shall befall thy people in the latter days. Again, the prophecy. Because Daniel is a book of the Old Testament. All right. So in the Old Testament, it was a vision that Archangel Michael will be here to avenge us. Oh, yes. And it's also a prophecy of what shall befall thy people in the latter days, for yet the vision is for many days. So just because this was written whenever it was written, this is a prophecy. So what we experiencing now, uh-huh, it's already been done before. Again, ancient wisdom, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where we at. Okay. So the songs I got was What Hurts the Most by Rascal Flats. That is a country song. Nothing But Love by Whitney Houston. And I'm going to break those two down, those two songs. The divine being bestowed nothing but love. And what hurts the most is the familiar, that the betrayal. And it only hurts because this divine being is in human form. All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is the interpretation of the vision, the prophecy, the revelation. All right? I told her, nah, ho. So I decided to break today's date down. 1, 2, 4, 2, 6. I didn't add the 2026. I added the 2, 6, 2, 4, and the 1. It equals 15. That's a positive change. 15 is divine grace, mercy, profound transformation. The number 10 represents law and order. The number 5 is grace, symbolizing God's grace and or divine help. Can we say it's a rescue? Okay. So the shady people who was in Persia, low vibrational folks, people who was, doing things out of their lower self, you know, times the gig is up, the jig is up, time's up, clean up. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been different. Again, forgiveness. So give up the hope that the past could have been different because it was predestined. It was already written. You understand that? I need you to understand that with your whole heart and your whole soul. All right? So we about to get to it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I can do my thing because my baby's asleep. Mm-hmm. So Jesus is an act of service and he's out here with his divine magic. All right? So it would be when you're going through something and you recognize it as spiritual warfare because we're just the matters of the mind and spiritual warfare resides in the same spot in your brain, right? In your consciousness. And so what's up, Ascended Masters? What we got here? Nah, I'm on vacation. Jesus reverse. Sacred vessel. Acts of service in the reverse to a sacred vessel. So somebody, when you serve the universe serves you in the reverse. Mary Magdalene, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Okay? Okay. So this is the shift that matters the most. Yeah, because we have an itinerary experience about our inner learnings. So that's why, and that's how, yeah, that's how things are, all right? Yeah. It's been these person who did not do an act of service, they're facing disruption. We know that. This is why this shift matters the most. Because this was for humanity's sake. This shift is for humanity's sake. Yeah. Yeah. To separate from the light and the dark. Yeah. So prosperity to begin for those of the light. So we have defeated in the lineage the dark. And we have woken up the white witches of the lineage. Talk, spirit. Talk, spirit. They're here. Talk, spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Universe. Transformation. The universe is transformation. The heart to block temptations. The universe it's the universe transforming the heart of this devil. The universe is working on the heart. Let's put that back because the universe came out first. Clarify this universe. Partnerships and alliances. So this sacred vessel has a partnership with the universe against those who is Jesus reverse, who don't show acts of kindness. All right? Yeah, an authority. Yeah. Yeah. Someone of authority is bringing peace to a firm foundation around here for humanity's sake. Again, if you ain't doing the right thing, just know the interpretation of the vision on the bad side is for you. Archangel Michael is not going to protect you. That's not in his jurisdiction to protect what's not of love. All right? We're going to use that one last. Yeah. They tried to make somebody that's a sacred vessel an outsider. They tried to, so it was spiritual prejudice going on here. Because they're organic. The fake. It's been a call of the night for the fake. Daniel chapter 10. Clarify this. Partnerships and alliances, Holy Spirit. 3 and 21. That's 7. 7. Break that down. That's 7. Yeah. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 minutes, 7 months, 7 years. Yeah, something was going on for 7. Yeah, death rituals in the reverse. Yeah, that's not an act of service of love. Saying goodbye in the reverse, formal occasion, honoring lives in the reverse. Yeah, for this anti-hero. Death rituals backfire. Clarify this, death rites in the reverse. Her last day in the light, in the reverse. Unexpected ending, surprise changes, and a sudden shift. Number 10 and number 11 out here, 21 and 3. All right, so somebody's in alignment. Times 7. It's been 7 years. You understand that? You don't understand. It's been 7 years. How long is the years of Jubilee? Anywhere between 33 and 50. Due to the fact that times is changing. Because people was taking advantage of mentally, physically, all types of abuse and people affecting their spirituality and their mental. Talk spirit. Yeah, they stalk you, they hunt you. Yeah, they hunt you for your soul because you a sacred vessel. Talk spirit. Clarify her last day in the life in the reverse. Yeah, they thirst for your sacred vessel. And you connected to the universe. So none of that shall come nigh thee. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, for this anti-hero, these anti-heroes that is not that do not do acts of service out of love. Oh, they shit going back. Again, we're gonna read this to you again. We're gonna read this. Let me tell you what this sacred vessel did. Then he said unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before God, thy words was heard, and I am come for thy words. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sacred being held themselves accountable in the eyes of God, in the face of God, at the throne of God. And the people continue to provide. They did not provide acts of service, or their acts of service went back. Jesus blocked it because it's a sacred vessel. What is a sacred vessel? A vessel that walks in the upright. You are the answer. Somebody that's guided to their purpose. Somebody living in their life purpose. Clarify this thirst. Yeah. Jealousy in the reverse. They crave you because you're not jealous. Instead of going with them with the universe. Clarify this thirst. They thirst your knowledge. They thirst your knowledge. They thirst you. Clarify this thirst. Yeah. They thirst. Because they craving you because they did the rituals, right? These mortals, death will come to them. Better watch your hoe around here. They've been enlightened about the faith of this divine being, this sacred vessel. They've been enlightened of this sacred vessel change and how this jealous person, about this jealous person, they've been enlightened that this person is jealous. And how faith changed things. Yeah. Faith, authority, Ishtar. Take notes. Quit hating on God's chosen. Take notes. Yeah. This drama starter thought they hit a lick using scarcity pack tactics. Not when you a sacred vessel and you connected to the universe, baby. Know that. Yeah, jackpot queen rising. Yeah, that's a woman of God. Yeah, 1902. Yeah, they thought they was going to ruin her reputation, this sacred vessel. They was hooked on it, too. Oh, yeah. Guess what? You better around here. Better watch your hoe around here. Clarify death will come. That death will come. They have no facts. Never has the facts make shit up and lies. So these mortals don't have facts. They didn't have facts before. They did not have facts about a situation before they did these rituals. Again, this is the shift that matters the most. Yeah. So, and I say that because they ain't shit. Because they love bombers. They try to come up, this obsessive lover came up with an idea. Clarify this, they got no facts. This mortal, that death will come. That's at their weakest point. 2028 on the timer. They had no, like, whoever was doing these rituals didn't have no facts. Okay? Now, spirit call them weak. They fragile. They're broken. That's why they did it. That's why they lied on this person. That's why they tried to slander this person. Clarify this. No facts. Yeah, this person is considered a groupie. Yeah. This drama starter got legal issues. Drama starter got legal issues. Yeah. Clarify this Holy Spirit groupie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got to move around. Thank you. Next. They got to move around. Yeah, these karmic friends got to move around, and they in their ego about these fake accounts. Spread lies saying that you was married for money. Baby, listen. You ain't got to marry for money. You go out there and get it out the mud for you. Marrying for money, that's what they do. So again, all of this hatred was based off of their no self-esteem, low self-esteem, infidelity with self, insecurities with self, lack of faith. They don't have divine guidance. They did not pay attention in Sunday school. Yeah, clarify this, no facts. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, a fake motherfucker. Spread lies. Clarify this groupie. It was a wolf in sheep clothing. Low self-esteem, did anything for fucking clout. Yeah. Cyberbully, stalking. This groupie was stalking you and having others stalk you. Yeah. Based off of lies. That's why death and endings is coming to them. Yeah, because this person was a part of your past, a karmic friend that got loved on the brain. That shit's played out. Yeah, they trying to fake smile to dust it off. They ignoring the fact that they've been crying over you, ignoring the fact that you're moving forward anyway. They want you back, but you're uninterested. You're running. You know? And it's not the run that I'm scared of you. It's the run that I'm not dealing with you. That's what these divine beings are saying. We're not dealing with that. You can't respect nothing. You want to lie and try to block somebody's light? Carry on, cuz. That's what all the divines being saying. Carry on, cuz. Clarify this, moving on. Yeah, they moving on with their bad karma. Yeah, again, that death will come. That's death. Yeah, bad karma. Yeah, these cyber bullies got bad karma. They didn't have no facts with what this person was doing or what they said. Yeah, they try to give dirty offers to give money for people that was stalking you when they was fishing for comments. Yeah, Spirit say dust it off because they ain't shit. And they all cardless. They've been rejected. And they're reflecting about how they always partying and stalking, and now they want to kiss ass because they caught a case. But you don't care. They stalking you. They were stalking you. They were screenshotting, and they was fake flexing like they got it. Yeah, you dodged the bullet, baby. Yeah. Talk to me, Spirit. Where we going? Okay, we're going to get our 3x5 cards. Yeah, they did this to an incarnational, a sacramental life, the divine manifest in everyday life. They did this to a true spiritualist. Not no spiritualists like them, that gotta pay to perform in the dark arts. No, this spiritualist go within. Smelled that reefer from a mile away. Pistol in my coat. What's this, Holy Spirit? Gucci man got long money. Divine beings got long money. Clarify this, Holy Spirit. What's this madness? Ecstatic ritual, energy release. Yeah. Yeah, death coming to them for that. Due to the fact they was thirsty. Craving, compulsive. They was obsessed with these rituals. To cause weakness to a sacred being. To a sacred vessel that's connected to the universe. Clarify these rituals. Oh, wait, no. Healthy. Clarify this healthy. Clarify this healthy. September reverse. Meditation reverse. This whore didn't meditate. That's why whatever she she need to focus on herself. Clarify this September reverse. Iranian religion reverse and the Aries reverse. All right. So, divine being, the sacred vessel that carries the spirit of Mother Mary Magdalene is healthy. But this Aries reverse that didn't do an act of service, that didn't do right, they lost their spiritual rank for one. But spirit, Iranian religion in the reverse. So this is somebody who practiced Islam. And what they did in September, it didn't manifest. They did it on a Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, no. What they did in September was they was trying to use the situation that happened on a Tuesday in July with a chosen. So they picked and pecked. Again, they was out here hunting. They was out here stalking. For what? Because they're not of the light. So they want everybody to stay in the dark with them. Isn't that cowardice? Ain't that what the devil did when he got out of heaven? When he got put out of heaven, his tail whipped so 1/3 of the choir out. Are you serious? We got the devil living right here on earth. Jacuzzi on the roof. Ugly hoes don't get the time of day. Pistol in my coop. Try my troops. You get blown away. Try my troops, because y'all got blown away. Gucci man got long money. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Gucci man got long money. They got to walk away from their celebrations. The ones that did the rituals. They celebrated the Queen of Pentacles through the too early. Oh, yeah, little things. This means you're powerless. You displayed your powerless in the beginning when you thought you was going to get this shit off. You gave your power away when you thought about it. The matters of the mind reflects the soul. Yeah. Who's strong here? Not you. This divine being is. Clarify this ritual. Clarify this madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release. Yeah. You did this for wish fulfillment. Again. Why? Happy, abundant, excited. So you did it for happiness. It made you fulfilled to do that, to try to strip somebody of their life force. But this is a sacred being. So this sacred being is excited to report you to the universe to get everything stripped from you. Yeah, you was excited to do that to the Queen of Pentacles partnerships. You wanted to intercept with fate. Yeah. Aries. Clarify this 9 of Cups. Yeah. You wanted to, you did rituals for your happiness. You was happy to do the rituals to cause emotional outbreaks. And against somebody else's happiness. You was happy to do it. You did it quickly. You didn't have no problem giving these rituals. You didn't have no problem putting your energy in. So don't forget that. But you did this shit based off of facts. No facts, I mean. You did this based off of no facts. You did it off of lies. So again, Ace of Cups. Yeah, take a break. You need to innovate. Restore your health and a timeout. Calm down. Lay the rest. Yeah, you wanted to kill somebody. Yeah. 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 Clarify this thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. Yeah. You was craving ruins. You did it happy. You was excited to do it. You was craving ruins. Aries, reverse. Yeah, clarify this ten of swords. Yeah, you was happy. You was satisfied with your rituals to cause somebody destruction, failure. Yeah. You wanted to turn their status to the opposite. Yeah, you wanted them to have obstacles, disappointments, and disillusionment. That was the energy you was putting out. Clarify this star reverse. Yeah, look like you're helpless. Yeah, you wanted to ruin the high priestess by throwing illusions, bro. Disillusion, pessimism, poor judgment, fleeing happiness, missed opportunity, misfortune. You wanted this person to miss their opportunity. You want this high priestess, this sacred vessel, right? That's partners with the universe, right? You want to do this to that being, but now you realize this being, that shit don't happen. That shit don't happen. So where did that go? Energy grows where energy flows. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. What you did in September on a Tuesday was not okay. Again, so we got child neglect out here. We got child abuse out here. And I say that because y'all hoes got kids. Y'all was spending all your time doing this stupid shit, wasting your energy and your time, neglecting your needs, your children, if you had oh, my bad, you guys were sleeping with each other. Yeah. Great minds think alike, don't they? Y'all ain't gonna be able to contact each other when y'all get in the bullpen. When y'all go to jail, y'all gonna be shipped to different facilities. And guess what? The government gonna punish y'all great because they gotta spend all that money and time coming from here to there to transport y'all, doing all that. What? Y'all lost all respect. Everybody gonna always look at y'all like y'all need the death penalty. Due to the fact that the betrayal, it's clearly about the betrayals that y'all been doing to people. The sacred being blew up the spot. Clarify her last day in the light in the reverse. Yeah. You wanted somebody to be in the dark, facing financial insecurities, losing money, delays, timid, sufficient. Yeah. Lack of what? Initiative, wasteful, and so you wanted this high priestess to face financial insecurities. You wanted them to be careless. You wanted them to lose out on money. Remember, you was happy to do it. Okay? But you ain't have no facts that this high priestess did whatever you said she did. Okay? But it's too late. Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. With work. Against their talents. Against their talents, bro. So you did work on a store. You paid cyber bullies. Groupies. Clarify this. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Sacred social offer suggestions. Yeah. You wanted to call blockages to their social offers. To their negotiations. To their opportunity. To their new experiences in love. Seduction. Mm-hmm. You was a narcissist. Verify death rights in the reverse. Yeah, you didn't know death rituals in the reverse. Yeah, you ain't that. I don't even know why you thought you was that. Like, if you a true divine being, you will already know that you don't have to do unhealthy practices. You would know that. You would trust your gut, your intuition to go to your sword of whatever text. But however, you are in reverse Iranian religion. Iranian religion's in the reverse. That's what you are. Yeah. So spirit, like, okay, yeah, because betrayals on other people's forward movement was through communication, whether if it was word magic or over the telephone or surveillance, illegal surveillance. It was because you was stalking them. Yeah. How to work out for you. Did you get what you was looking for? You got what you was looking for, didn't you? We know you got what you was looking for. You just didn't expect your gift to come the way it came to you. You didn't expect your gift to what you wanted for somebody else. You didn't expect that to be exactly for you. Death rights in the reverse. Yeah, that was a bad investment. Collapse of a project, bad investment, not paid for completed work, early termination efforts. So this death ritual in the reverse was a bad investment because, again, it returns to sender through the universe, the connection that the sacred vessel has with the universe. Yeah, they connected to their inner learnings. They don't have to fight you with bad. They're going to kill you with greatness, goodness, mercy. But it's not for you. It's for them. All right? Clarify this Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, cyberbully. We knew. Clarify this Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Bad investment in that fucking manipulation shit. Yeah. You invested bad investment in somebody in those actions. Yeah, you paid money. You did work. You did magic work to change to disillusion somebody. I mean, to cause illusions over somebody. You did work about their foundation, whether if they standing on 2 feet or got 2 peg legs. You did work to affect their talents, to cause them obstacles, and to cause them, yeah. And you were stalking, looking online to see what you could find, and didn't find anything. Yeah, so the high priestess took you to the universe. While y'all was doing this high priestess was resting and rejuvenating. That's what y'all don't understand. Which is, who cares that y'all don't understand, because y'all had a whole plan. Y'all thought y'all was the El Shaddai. Y'all believed y'all was the Elohim. You know, you thought you was the prophet Elijah Muhammad. You know, didn't know that the creator was sitting here in a human form. You're fucked. Again, so this is the shift that matters the most. Let's get right. This is magician. 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 Yeah, so somebody's spiritual progress closed this cycle. Yeah, and brought balance. And came back as the king of cups. Yeah. But this Hierophant did a social offer and suggested that the high priestess get laid to rest. They getting bad karma. Yeah. You fuck with your own money. Yeah. You fuck with your own money. Fuck with your own money. 4130. Clarify partnerships and alliances, Spirit. Please and thank you. It's good for you. Clarify these partnerships and alliances. Yeah. The sacred vessel is the universe. Connected. Yeah. Refuse to move forward. Yeah. Your partnerships and your alliances refuse to move forward. Not to mention that this sacred vessel that's connected to the universe refused to move forward with any of y'all. And y'all was clinging to the past, afraid of the unknown things. Right? So this what y'all get. Everybody walking away from you just because this high priestess, the sacred being that's connected to the universe, that has a relationship with the universe, because this bitch walked away, so y'all decided to do this, right? Okay. Clarify this 8 of Cups reverse. Yeah. And now y'all want to apologize. Y'all want to apologize. Yeah. Good advice, constructive criticism, something that pays off for you, a return of stolen items. Yeah. Y'all have to return the stolen items that y'all was stealing through manipulation, black magic, blocking partnerships, trying to get somebody to starve. This is the day that the Lord has made, and this is the most important message of them all, because it's over for humanity's sake. This was a divine mission, and it had got conquered on earth in today's time. Not only for this sacred vessel, but it's for the universe. What? So, do your resume. Put in your work. Build you a spiritual resume. It's too late. The universe is not showing you an act of kindness. Y'all having bad karma. Moving forward. Clarify this 7 of Swords reverse. Yeah, material. Yeah, so y'all want to apologize because y'all refused to move forward because y'all had rigid thinking, lack of effort. Y'all useless. Y'all stuck in y'all's present state. Y'all ain't gonna grow no further unless you go within. The fuck? I'm willing to give up the past. Excessively suitable. Excessively. So again, you did this shit habitually. Once or twice would be forgiven by spirit, but bitch, you did this shit forever. Yeah. Hangman reverse. Yeah. You had to surrender your establishment for trying to sacrifice a high priestess to death. Excuse me. Holy Spirit. Expialidocious. Yeah. Moving forward. Yeah. Clarify this universe. 21. Yeah, the universe is ambitious, intelligent, practical. Yeah. 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 Clarify this universe. Yeah. Yeah, the universe helped this sacred being get out of stress. Yeah, help them get out of stress. Yeah. Yeah. And pressure. The burden is put down. Yeah, and now everybody want to blame this sacred being for their lack of responsibilities. Clarify this 10 of Wands reverse. Yeah, birch. Yeah, this Queen of Wands got out of stress. This sacred being, this Queen of Wands, got out of stress with the support of the universe and their partners in crime. Yeah. So, salute. Clarify this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is an authority figure far as the universe is concerned. And y'all wanted to do death rights. That back, and she ain't dead. Or he ain't dead. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Yes. An itchy, extrovert, an important and exciting major. Kurt. So this Queen of Wands, the sacred vessel, the high priestess that y'all try to, cause obstacles to, trying to fleet their happiness. This motherfucker was excited to get the message out on divine timing, and they did. Remember, they start telling y'all's business on Christmas Day. From their own mouth. Yeah, that was the gift. Yeah, that was the gift. You should have been paying attention to the signs and sick. Oh, my bad. You're dead inside. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles partnerships is fated to be independent. And that ended everything. Yeah. Yeah. The death card also do rebirth and renewal. Extensive change, liberation, empowerment, reservation, innovation. You should have went with it. $48.07. Clarify this Nine of Cups under this ritual. Yeah, y'all was happy to do that, wasn't y'all? Yeah, y'all was happy. I know. Yeah, y'all depressed. Y'all sleeping, right? Yeah. Make time for self-care to combat exhaustion and sleep deprivation. Prioritizing self-care is crucial. Yeah. The one you did a ritual energy release on, they sleeping good. It ain't happy. Yeah. So y'all need to watch y'all's back. Your traveling shoes moving forward. Yeah. About those ingredients that y'all use. That shit that y'all conjured up. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Everybody ain't your friend. Yeah. Yeah. They sleeping good and they considered a fixer because they got the ability to fix anything that is challenging. Your past experience make you fearless. Yeah, these people are sick. Clarify the Four of Swords. 1:11 p.m. It's 1:11 p.m. Clarify this Four of Swords. Yeah, they're not loyalty. Yeah, people they wasn't loyal to the people that, or the people. Somebody wasn't loyal here. The person who wanted to do the sheep and wolf clothing, they wasn't loyal. They need to go restore. It's a timeout for them because they got bad karma because they wasn't loyal to their spiritual connections or any connection. Period. Because I heard that what this person did to this divine being, they did it to others. I heard that, and I also heard, and I shared it on a reading that a couple of readings back, probably like 8 readings back, the Olaroon said that these people did this before and they've been warned. Every last one of them, whatever they did in this situation that's going on in today's time that we got redemption from, these people did everything that they're doing now regarding, or it's habitual with the universe. And the universe like, okay, you group of hoes gotta go. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, that shit ended. Yeah, you was thirsty to end somebody, to try to change the image of them. Try to change. Yeah. Somebody, this divine being start talking. Yeah. It's important to ensure that others communicate clearly and efficiently, so that your time is not wasted. Yeah, because they're selective. They did not choose to be a part of this, and that's why these people start doing this. Even the ones that trying to break me, even the ones that trying to take me down, we've been hated since this world been going round. Verify the star reverse. Yeah, grand opening. Yeah, you've been revived, star. You are an inspiration. The world sees that you are an inspiration, especially since you start talking. High priestess. Clarify this high priestess. I don't hold the thing that ain't what my life's about. If I ain't got my shit worked out. Yeah, old habits in the reverse. High priestess don't use drugs, don't hang out with people, don't have a low self-esteem. High priestess got better thinking patterns and habit. High priestess picked up her spirituality and won't let it go, because her spirituality is higher consciousness, higher thinking, higher learning, and she looked down on things from a higher perspective. Yeah, we sit high and we look low. Yeah, and that's the talk of that time. Yeah, how her intuition is on point. Traction? Yeah. And the society feels like they can work with this high priestess. Yes. Work. Moving forward. Yeah. On the market. Green apple. Right. Delicious. Way back when. Oh, yeah. Listen. For myself, I'm sticking with me. Oh, anybody ever that a part of me ain't got nothing but love. I got nothing but love. Been hated since this world been going round and round, all right? Clarify the Four of Pentacles reverse. Trying to hold on to that now. Ain't got nothing but love for ya. Yeah. This financial insecurity that they try to have somebody spend their last day in the light about. Yeah, the spirit, Jesus in the reverse, because that was not an act of service. That the universe brought it back to you. So again, this high honor being, know for a fact, negativity in the mind, you're cursing yourself before it leaves the vessel. So they already structured in that area. Acts of kindness, don't misconstrue acts of kindness with maturity and boundaries, baby. Don't do that. That was infantile on y'all's behalf. As far as this divine being goes. Verify this Eight of Pentacles. We've been hated since the world. Yeah, train reverse. Y'all wasn't skilled in that work that y'all was doing. Yeah, y'all wasn't skilled. is in the reverse. Train reverse for the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Y'all wasn't, y'all didn't know what y'all was doing. Oh, y'all knew. Because y'all been getting signs and synchronicities that the shit wasn't working. The shit that y'all did on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, what y'all did on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, that shit will forever go down history. This shit took y'all out. Yeah. Clarify this. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Low self-esteem, confident reverse. Yeah. Social offer, suggestions, new opportunity, love offer, new experience. You was returned to sender because you didn't know what you was doing and you wasn't confident. You did it out of your ego. Yeah, you sent the love offer up to the universe. On this high priestess who don't participate in old habits. Again, to grow is to know, is to evolve and flow. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse up under this death ritual reverse. Again, we have nothing but love. We don't wish ill will, but we don't have a problem telling you the truth and the facts that the other room is going to do to you. Death will come to everything for you. Nothing is going to grow. Even if you go to the store and buy you some watermelon seeds, the other room going to make sure your soil is not produceful. You have no fertility. But I'm done. So when you leave, just close the door behind you, cause I'm feeling kind of stronger than you. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. And I know just what to do, yeah. Seven of Pentacles. My hand. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reverse. I feel like going to the club. Yeah. You invest this advisor. That's death rituals. Yeah. It was a bad investment on an advisor. On an advisor. You see this in the background? Yeah. You see this in the background? Yeah. That's spiritually protected, baby. That's spiritually protected. Yeah. Yeah, they're a sacred vessel. I salute. Yeah. Work. On medical, on health. Yeah. Moving forward. Yeah. That's the products y'all. That's the product y'all get. Clarify this, magician. Yeah. Lifestyle reverse. Yeah. In the reverse, that magic didn't affect nobody's lifestyle. Oh. Lately, I'm feeling kind of stronger than you. I'm feeling kind of taller than you. And I know just what to do. Clarify this Hierophant. Yeah, better together in the reverse. Out of here. God said that your place of business will not be open no more. Due to the fact it's matters of the mind. And the work that you do is supposed to support the mind. You was doing ill will to God's people. You're not better with. Yeah. They know this advisor that don't have a lifestyle of manipulation knew that they didn't mess with this organization or this Hierophant. This business. These spiritual players. These people that play in spirit. Okay. Eight of Cups reverse. Yeah. They all walking away. You stuck. You stuck. displaced. Yeah. Your heart displaced because you cling to the past. Yeah. You're displaced because you avoid personal development. I salute you. Clarify this 7 of Swords reverse. Salute. This displaced advisor returned to sender by start talking and sleeping good on this wolf in sheep clothing who had no fat. 1 hour and 49 seconds. Clarify this 7 of Swords reverse. Fair reverse. They displaced this person and that was not just. They attempted. Clarify this Hangman reverse. Yeah. They have to, so they wanted you to watch your back. So they wanted you, so they had you investigated. Watch your back. Hangman reverse. Okay, they wanted you to surrender all that you know and all that you believe in. So you could be paranoid because you wouldn't participate in their stupidity. Okay, watch your back. Because guess what? It's the return of the Mac. Clarify the 10 of Wands reverse. Yeah. Made a memorable impression. Because a lot of people's mind ain't strong enough to go to the other room. Yeah. Clarify this Queen of Wands. And it comes quick. If you a believer. Yeah. This Queen of Wands is grounded. Earthy, grounded. Can't nothing take that away. They connected to the universe. As a matter of fact, this divine being is a descendant master. Yeah, they remember their roots. What? Yeah, to clean up y'all shit. Verify this Page of Wands. Yeah. Present reverse of their past actions. Yeah. Exciting message about the past. Yeah. The universe putting it out here through this divine being. That's a Queen of Wands, High Priestess. The story that you wanted to turn upside down. We show how much you ain't got no power because this person is an influencer and they don't mind eating alone. Yeah, not today. They told their story. And they start creating shit. They birth new ideas. How about that? Create Empress number 6, the nurturer. You know. So, what I do. What the ancestors got to say about this? The ancestors that's in the universe. Oh, you remember? Since I laid my burdens down. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. Yeah, y'all better. Yeah, wake up and smell the dang on coffee. Because there's a lot of pollution. Yeah, remember your ops. 1 and 2 in the code. All right. To save face. All right. They wanted your image to be out in the code. Remember that. Don't allow this back in your life. Clarify this memorable. Monetized. They remember how this person remember making $1 out of 15 cents to lay their birds down. Being frugal and spending money wisely to make it last so you can involve something creative. valuable from very little. Yes, this person makes nothing out of dust. That's the real magician. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all hooping and hollering, but y'all should have studied. Y'all hooping and hollering, but y'all didn't study. Y'all didn't pick up y'all's text. And now you're trying to cope because you have attachments. You're trying to find somebody to help you clean the shit that you, this gossiper earned from. You know, a kinfolk, an elder, somebody who you looked up to. Don't play with me. Clarify this earthy. Yeah, yeah. Explore. Grounded and explorer. Yeah. That means they're connected to the universe. And they don't do dark manipulation. In no way. 106.13. Yeah, they mature. And people want to speculate on this mature being. Clarify present reverse. That means it's the past. They've been warned about their things that they was doing in the past. They was warned when they came up with the idea to do this. Again, the shift that matters the most. This is the shift that matters the most. Because this was taking a toll on humanity. Because it was causing, they was doing this magic and manipulation and fucking with the matters of the mind of the people. Oh, yes. And it was displacing God's people. What? Yeah. Clarify this place. And that was not fair. That was not fair because people showing up doing the legally, morally, socially correct thing. And that's an insult to the universe and the over room. And the high priestess was an insult. Because you wasteful. That's your preference. That's your preference. Your preference is loose booties, frivolous, wasteful, non-tactful. By all means. But don't try to force your preference on the next motherfucker. That's where you fucked up at. And then you try to use dark manipulation. And that's not what somebody do. That's not what somebody's do. You try to block somebody's resources to make their life look upside down. Make them look unqualified. Verify this fair reverse. That was unjust. That was an injustice. Injustice of what you was doing. What you doing, boo? Just cheer upside down. Yeah. Theft and dishonesty in the reverse. Injust in the reverse. Attachments reverse. None of that stuff. Again. And it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Thank God for the gift of sacred sight. Clarify, watch your back. It's important to be aware that there may be individuals who are watching and tracking your action. Yeah, and you did that for satisfaction. You had to surrender it. Just don't know how good you got it. Appreciation. Clarify the investments of this, the advisor on top of the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Bad investment advisor. Yeah. Bad investments. Yeah. Speculate. Don't count other people's money. You was trying to count somebody else's pockets. Not only that, you made a bad investment to count or to slow down somebody else's pockets. It was a lot of people spirit told me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a couple phone calls when I leave this bitch. I ain't playing with you. Yeah. Yeah, because you wanted to see if somebody was, you was stalking them to see if they went to bad habits. Yeah. Clarify lifestyle reverse. Yeah, your lifestyle is upside down due to that manipulation. Yeah. Frivolous in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah, good lifestyle, not frivolous. not wasteful. Don't waste their life on manipulation, depending on nefarious arts, going against spirit, trying to impartate spirit. Folks don't do that. You look like you're the only dummy that does it. You and your group. Yeah. Y'all are not attuned. Folks are woke. Every closed eye ain't sleep, baby. Ooh, baby. Better together in the reverse with this harvest time. Yeah, God said it ain't so. Yeah, sufficient. Yeah, God make dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Yeah. Y'all don't get it out the mud. Y'all don't mix. Y'all don't understand the meaning of whatever. Y'all cannot be good leaders or good role models because you don't have a lived experience of how to get through. And what did you do to get through? You can't share that because you don't pick up a sword. But God said that's enough of you not mixing with humanity. Oh, God, Jacob, God goes, I'm fresher than a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a motherfucker. Verify is returning sender. Yeah. Y'all gets no liberation. Y'all gets no aid. Who cares? Oh my God, I never been to jail. Suck it up. Buttercup. The people you did this shit to never experienced somebody throwing black magic at them. Trying to block them. Trying to make them look mental. Like they're not qualified to do God's will. I'm the J. Ara. Clarify this train reverse. Yeah. Y'all unprofessional. Y'all don't know what y'all doing with this work. Whether if it's the 3D work or the spiritual work. Either way it goes, Spirit said y'all ain't shit when it comes to it. Y'all dumb as fuck. So that means all of your certificates and shit is fake. Yeah, because when you in class, when you in school, guess what, baby? You get taught to be a professional, my guy. And why is that provided for us? Due to the fact that the walks of life we come from. Seeking better, dummy. Game is free. Clarify this train reverse. $134 on the clock. Yeah. You don't work on your self-esteem. Yeah, that gossip ain't stick. Yeah. God preserved it. Made it more youthful. 113.31. 113.31. That shit got slapped back so hard. And you want liberation? You get none. What you put out, you shall receive. I don't know why nobody understands the laws of it. You do. You don't care. Y'all don't believe in what's unseen. Y'all better learn. Because what's unseen, it sees all. Spirit and truth. Spirit walk in on you. So it would be conducive not to sleep with a married man or a married woman. It would be conducive to be faithful. It would be conducive to show up. It's easier just to follow the rules. You ain't gotta worry about if Archangel Michael leaving your ass. Why you here in Persia? Not Persia, literally. What I mean is, where you at? Persia is south of the United States. Or southeast of the United States. South node, that's hell. Verified confident reverse. Yeah, you lost all confidence in that, baby. Yeah. That was a relentless move. You're drowning in those tears. Because you know this was an act. God said you've been warned for your greed. And he tired of it. Because he cool with it. You did enough. Sufficient is enough. What's the definition of sufficient? Enough. Start talking. Yes, they did about them ruins. Oh, it didn't take them long to figure it out. I promise you. Wait, some of these hoes are lied. Clarify to start talking. Yeah. Yeah. And it was a test. Yeah. It was a test. Messed around and found out. Yes, y'all did. Y'all flunked y'all's test. Yeah, you messed around and found out that this high priestess was speaking. Because you tried to make them look like something that they're not. Clarify grand opening on this star reverse, on this disillusionment. Grand opening, Jack in the Box. Yeah, courageous. Yeah, the one that you tried to make look bad. Yeah, spirit in the universe encouraged them. And spirit in the universe found favor in them. And the spirit in the universe supported them when they followed advice of spirit and put this shit out there. Clarify old habits reverse. And why spirit was like, okay, we're going to do it this way. Why did spirit do that? Because y'all had the law watching this person for no reason. Clarify the old habits reverse. 1:16:38. 1:37 p.m. Old habits reverse. Yeah. And that's their preference. That's their preference. And other people understand this. Similarities, preference. Yeah. Their preference is to go away from what was familiar. That's their preference. To move along. Not stuck in old ways or old paradigms. Yeah. Clarify to sleep under this ritual. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers that was on the same, these parentals that was on the same type of time should have anticipated this shit. Oh, yeah. Clarify this fixer. Yeah. New beginnings. Yeah. That shit got fixed. Yeah. I ain't studying you because they secure. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't stunting this cyberbully or these groupies. It's 4 bitches in this picture. It's 5, 6 motherfuckers over here. Loyalty reverse. Yeah. Y'all wasn't loyal to yourself. Yeah. Y'all quiet now. Loud reverse. Yeah. Patronize. Yeah. And yeah. What was done in secret is out. Yeah, y'all got bad karma moving forward. And that's the attention that y'all wanted. When y'all looking for attention, yeah, you try to push your insecurities on somebody else. You got the attention. Remember, what you ask the universe for, you shall get. Now, it might not come the way you want it. Based off of your thoughts, your heart, and your spirit. Yeah. You know that. I don't give a fuck what religion you are. You know that. Yeah, chop wood. Yeah, it's over with 42. Yeah, chop wood, deep knowing. Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, all that glitters. To be fair. Soulmates, chop wood. It's over. If you thought you was a soulmate, in between worlds, you're stuck in the 4D because you wanted to play in exploration with spirit. Y'all bitches wanted to impartate spirit. Yeah, it's over. Chop wood. And you know, deep knowing, you gotta go. You're thinking about it. Because you in between worlds. People might look at you and see nothing. You on your way back. Your soul is out of you. You are on borrowed time. You're going to come back the same fucking way. God going to make sure your ass earned your seat in hell. Yeah. Yeah, not for you. Not for you. This shit ain't for you, high priestess, the one that's a sacred vessel that have a partnership with the universe. Yeah, clarify this not for you. Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, yin. Why? Because you have a never-ending story to try to put others out to sea, and it's a bit of change in the wind. Yeah, you didn't know, yin. Not for you, yin. That's the feminine. Time to go. Chop wood. Clarify this yin. And not on bus back because I'll shoot first. Yeah. The fates. This is fated. What's fated? The shift that matters the most. That's what's fated. And for the divine beings, this shift is not to affect you in a negative manner. It's to make our road easier. Yeah, for peace. And we went the distance for it. Yes, we did. What's that right there? It's time for a nap. And we about to do just that. Clarify the face. Yeah, and assume the position in the position. Take your rightful position. Yeah. You're set. And poise, you can't undo that. Clarify poise. Publicly, you've been exposed as a liar. Why? Because publicly, this entrepreneur is being exposed as a liar. All right? Why? This community did not go by the book. Clarify this community. Yeah. Now they thinking. This community know why they have been set down and lost everything. Yeah. Clarify this thinking. Yeah. They thinking about all the chaos and conflict that they cause this divine being and others when it comes to their partnerships, their employment, their finances, how they got people put out in the code because they just didn't understand. I'm a fucking professional. And I came to work here, and now the government is looking. Based off of this high priestess investigation, that spirit let them to put out here to the rest of the world so the world could see. Why the other room used that high priestess? Again, because you had the boys watching that high priestess back for nothing. Innocence. What's this? Time for a nap. Yeah. Rest and rejuvenate. Y'all facing obstacles. Yeah, y'all thinking about that chaos and conflicts that cause obstacles to innocent people. And that's why y'all facing endings. That's why y'all fragile. Y'all been fragile the whole time. Because remember in the word it tells us. The Old Room tells us in the Old Testament and Jesus tells us in the New Testament. What a man thinketh. Because what you think, it gotta match your heart before you speak it out, yo. Clarify this. Breathe. They ain't at no peace. No peace for the wicked. No peace for the wicked. Soulmates. Breathe, soulmates. Breathe, soul family. Breathe. The high priestess came. They have to clean this shit up. This community that brought conflicts and chaos to bring building blocks to God's people that work there or is around them, these people are facing heavy obstacles. So we can breathe because they will have to focus on how to survive. And guess where they surviving at? In their lowest vibration. That's where your root chakra is, your base chakra, survival mode. Everything It's froze. Because you, divine being, went by the book, and yes, you got a leg up. Now, it's time for a nap. Until next time, take care of your soul and your spirit. And remember to pick up your sword, because your sword will protect you. You understand that? Be dedicated to it. Because guess what? We don't fight people, we fight spirit. You understand that? We just in a human form. Unconfuse yourself. Until next time, Ashe.